Hey guys, welcome. This is another Nostalgia Lane video. We're going to play some Stubbs the Zombie 2-player mode because this game's super badass and it's hilarious. Kill people with farts. You can eat their brains. It's more of like a futuristic 60s. It's kind of weird. But here you go. Check this out. And then later on in the video here, probably after a few minutes, we're going to talk a little bit about E3 and kind of the predictions. Riley doesn't know as much about E3. He doesn't really pay attention to that as much.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, for me, I just thought it was like, oh great, more things that I won't be able to afford.
Pretty much. That's what happens when you watch E3. I just tell them they just have it on YouTube. It's easy to watch. A lot of people watch it. I don't know. I don't always watch all of it, but I just check in on it to see what the new news is and what games are going to be coming out. And it's just kind of cool to hear about stuff. Sometimes you hear about shit and it's like 4 years later they make the fucking game. That stuff drives me crazy. Like, I don't want to know about it 4 years in advance. I want to know about it at the latest like a year in advance, but whatever. So we'll see what they announce this year, but we'll talk about maybe some predictions we have and kind of, there's all sorts of leaks and stuff floating around YouTube. So you've seen all the different ones where Walmart leaked, such and such games that were supposed to be on their site or something, and that's how we found out we were going to get Rage 2. Actually, Walmart leaked a listing for Rage 2. Now, I don't know if you ever played Rage on 360. It's a fun game. It's kind of like Mad Max-ish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of like Fallout Mad Max. And it's a cool game. I liked it. A lot of people hate on it, but it's a fun game. It's a lot like Mad Max. And, yeah. So, Walmart put out a fake listing for it. Mm-hmm. And then with a bunch of other games. And people were like, what? We're getting Rage 2? And then they're like, great. The company, I think it's Bethesda, came out and said, like, this is why we can't have nice things, Walmart. so yeah, they actually leaked it early. It was pretty cool. They were going to give news of it like a week later, but that's what we found out. Oh, dude.
Oh, we're both doing.
Oh yeah, dude, we're both zombies. I think I'm on top.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Oh, dude, you got the brains. Get those brains. I'll protect you.
You were attacking me.
No, we're on the same team, dude. I don't think we attack each other.
You just hurt me.
Oh.
Didn't you? Yeah.
Did that hurt?
A lot. Oh, now we're in the town.
We just have different color clothes all. Anyway, so some E3 predictions. I guess I'll start us off. Alright, well, we gotta kill some of these people. Okay, so I think that we're going to get some crazy Fallout news. I think that we're going to either get Fallout 3 or Fallout 4, or maybe both on the Switch, ported to the Switch.
Really?
I don't think we'll get a new Fallout game per se, other than unless it goes to the Switch, which is cool, because they put Skyrim on there for a while, and their next big game is Fallout, so I don't know why they wouldn't. And Fallout VR was a big hit, and so I think that if they got, what else would be really cool that I was thinking about? If they took Fallout 4 and instead, because they did a VR version of it, but they didn't put it on PlayStation VR. They put it on like Oculus or whatever.
Oh.
I think that they might take it and put it on PS VR.
That'd be cool.
Which would be pretty crazy. But I think the reason why I think that is because I think it's like been 10 years since Fallout 3 came out.
What? It's been 10 years?
Yeah, it's the 10-year anniversary of like Fallout 3.
Huh.
And they're not going to not do nothing about it, I think, because Fallout 3 was like one of the best games ever. So
what?
I think that they're going to do something, and I think it's going to involve Fallout 3. Maybe they'll have Fallout 4 ported over to Switch along with Fallout 3.
That would be crazy.
Like all in one game. Like a collection, kind of. Like a remastered collection.
Mm.
I'll go apeshit. I will buy that on the Switch right away. Because I love Fallout. And if I could play Fallout on the go, I don't know what I'd do. So I think that's one of my big things that I've been looking forward to and that I'm really thinking about and really hoping that they do. I don't know what the likelihood is of it, but maybe. Yeah, and then there's some cool... Gosh, what was some of the other ones? one of the other ones that I heard on YouTube was they're gonna make a Star Fox game, but it's gonna be a Star Fox racing game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like,
wouldn't it be sick?
Are you like flying the ships and racing, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
I mean, you don't know the details because they haven't actually announced
Right.
it, so we don't know if it's even real or not. But dude, wouldn't it be sweet?
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Huh.
So, who all participates in E3? Is it all the big developers?
So a lot of the big developers, but also a lot of like the systems. So like Sony PlayStation and Microsoft Xbox and Nintendo, they might have news on like new systems. So for example, I think one that we're gonna hear about here at E3 is gonna be the Nintendo 64 Classic Edition. I think we're gonna get.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yep, I think we're gonna get news of that, and we're gonna hear about it because they filed a patent.
Oh, they better make that.
Yeah, they filed a patent on the Nintendo 64, or trademark or something like that. And so, I think we're going to get that. And I think they're going to tell us what games are on it.
That would be cool.
I think it's going to be interesting, though, because if I remember right, Nintendo and Rare don't have a great relationship anymore. And I think Xbox kind of has all the Rare games.
Mm-hmm.
So, what made the 64 cool was was a bunch of games made by Rare that everybody loved.
Donkey Kong,
Banjo-Kazooie, Conkers, Donkey Kong. Was Donkey Kong made by Rare too?
Yep.
Yeah, just
right
like
there.
007. They may not be able to put those games onto the 64 Mini without talking to them. So it should be really interesting to see how that goes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll see anything about it, like a new Xbox or a new PS5 or whatever.
I don't know. I feel like I'm always blown away by how the next generation console is going to be. Because I always think that, wow, how can it get any better than this? And then they bring out something that's like, holy cow.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's crazy. Like, I don't even... It's crazy, because there's so many possibilities out there. I don't even know how I can make a prediction, because there's so many possibilities that can happen, especially with video games and how technology is. I don't even know how to make a guess.
I think it's almost at the point where some of the games look more real than the actual like TV scenes. So, like for example, sports games, like they look like you're watching like football on TV. Sometimes they look better, and like it's kind of crazy. And so I don't know how you can go another step above that, other than just like fine tuning little things, like frame rate and other stuff people get all on Twister. I mean, I don't personally care. Like if it gets better, it gets better. I'm not gonna pay $500 extra to have a little bit better frame rate. I'll just wait,
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I don't usually buy new games. But if Fallout came out on Switch, I'll buy it right away. I don't care if it's Fallout 3 or 4 or both or whatever. But I think that they'll have something like that. They also said that I think what's his name? Todd Howard said in an interview where anytime going forward, from the time that they released Fallout Shelter, which was right before Fallout 4, they're always going to have a mobile game too. So I think that they're going to release like a new title that's not been like done, like not like Skyrim or Doom or anything like that, but a new title we've never heard of. And I think they're going to have some sort of app that plays into that prior to the game releasing. So a lot of people say it's Starfield. I have no idea, but I haven't heard a lot about Starfield, but we'll see. Apparently they have something out where they own the name Starfield, so we'll see.
So what's the Fallout Shelter app thing that you're...
Oh, have you never played that? Oh, it's so much fun. Okay, so Riley just recently got into Fallout 3.
Like super big.
Yeah, he's totally into it now. So Fallout Shelter... Here, go ahead, I'll just cruise around. Fallout Shelter is an app on your phone, it's a game, and you basically run your own vault.
Oh, really?
And you're the overseer, and you like make people mate. You give them jobs. You make them make babies. That's a big part of it, actually. You venture out into the Capital Wasteland to gather materials. So you don't actually go out into the wasteland. You're still in the vault, but you can send different vault dwellers out there.
Oh, that's cool.
And the whole purpose is for your vault to thrive without being destroyed. So it can get destroyed by like infections or. I guess infections. I don't know what the word would be, but like infestations. So like if mole rats take over, there's a fire, or rad roaches get in the way. It's pretty cool, and then your vault gets attacked by like raiders and stuff.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's super fun, man. It's addicting.
Cool. That sounds fun.
I played Fallout Shelter when it first came out, and it's super addicting, man.
Well, I think I might have a prediction.
What's that?
I'm not sure if it's going to be this next E3 or some other future E3, but I want to see, since they just had Fallout 5, or no, not Fallout, Far Cry, come out and it was based in Montana, I think it would be cool to have a Fallout in Montana.
Yeah, I agree.
That'd be cool.
I think that'd be really cool. People would keep speculating about where it would be next.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people tend to think big cities.
Oh yeah, nobody's ever going to think about Montana.
Yeah, there's been all sorts of rumors floating around. I think the big ones that people are talking about is to have a Fallout in either New Orleans or in San Francisco.
Oh.
So New Orleans doesn't really make a lot of sense, but maybe it's kind of like the follow-up game to New Vegas.
Yeah, it could be.
You know, but the California one makes a lot of sense, San Francisco,
because I think the bridge and
yeah, you got the bridge. Well, you had the NCR, which you'll come to know if you play Fallout New Vegas. It's funny because like, oh gosh, what's the word? The factions in that game are great in Fallout New Vegas. I love that. There's the NCR. There's like Caesar's Legion, which is like a whole bunch of guys that dress up like Romans, like ancient Romans.
Huh.
Yeah, it's hilarious, man.
Well, see, and we have a bunch of nuclear warheads here in Montana too. We have a ton. We have a ton.
It'd be cool to like point it out or something, I guess.
Yeah. So I think that'd be awesome to see what would happen to Montana.
There. We should just fight each other to the death. Let's go.
Oh God, you're gonna win. Unless I fart on you. How do you fart?
Oh, you got it.
Oh, you killed me.
If you guys don't have this game, you have to go get it. Alright, we're going to have to drive over there, Riley, because we suck.
Yeah, I mean,
it looks like you're driving.
This game, just from my experience, is really freaking hard to find. I don't even have it yet, and I've only been collecting for about almost a year, and I haven't seen it anywhere.
Killing me.
That's all he says.
Such a good game.
So Terry, did you play this like? Well, I guess you wouldn't have played this as a kid because
I didn't even know about this game until I started collecting video games. So when I started collecting video games, there used to be this site called 99 Gamers. I don't even know if it's still around. And what people would do is they would trade on 99 Gamers. And so you could trade, you would trade a video game and you would get coins for that video game. So if your video game cost $25, you'd have a price of 25 coins or something like that. And you would basically trade with different players through there that collected video games. And when I learned about this game, I was like, this looks kind of cool. I'm going to have to get this. And at the time, I think it was like a $20-something game. So it was pretty inexpensive, and that's how I got my first copy like this. And I think this is the original copy I had. I've never found like a better one. I've found Stubbs the Zombie a few times, but I think this is my original copy I got. So yeah, I just kind of heard about it just watching YouTube videos, and so when I saw the title, I was like, that sounds cool. And yeah, I've been hooked ever since. I don't buy CDs, and I bought the soundtrack for this game. So because it's just so weird, man. It's just such a bunch of covers of like old-timey songs, like the 50s songs, and it sounds really cool.
You guys should let us know what you think about E3 and what your predictions might be.
Yeah, let us know if you guys have some more predictions. I don't really have much more than that. I mean, I guess most of mine are kind of Fallout-oriented.
Yeah.
I guess my other prediction that I think is that we're definitely going to get some sort of new Mario game, obviously. And besides Mario Tennis, because I know Mario Tennis is coming, there's going to be a new one. It's not just a ported version, because the Wii U version kind of sucked. So we're getting like a real Mario Tennis that's coming. But it would be cool if we see some sort of new Mario Party, I think. And something that's not done like Mario Party 9 or 10, something that's done better. Like kind of like going back to it. That'd be cool. So I think that we'll see something like that. I've also heard rumors that there's some sort of Waluigi and Wario game which would be really neat when you think about it. Kind of like Mario and Luigi, but kind of the evil brothers, like.
Yeah.
I don't know. That could be really interesting. So
that would be cool.
But as far as that goes, I can't think of much more. I mean, I think we're gonna see something about Red Dead Redemption, the new Red Dead game, and I also think that we're gonna see, and I don't know when it will come out, but we're gonna see a new Last of Us.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was such a killer game. I just think that they need to put something really cool that will totally break the internet onto the Switch, and I think Fallout is that. I think they've been waiting to do Fallout on there.
I'm excited for Spyro. Finally, Spyro's getting remastered.
There you go. See, you grew up in the Spyro crash age, and I'm a little bit older than you, so I'm more of the Mario Party. Mario Kart.
Yeah, see, my first Mario Party was Mario Party 7, so there were 6 others in front of it.
Mario Party 7.
But yeah, Spyro, man, I played Spyro so much. My buddy gave me his PS1, and we went to a pawn shop to try and get some PS1 games, and the dude literally handed me a box. I remember I was probably 9 years old, and he handed me this whole box. Like, yeah, nobody's buying these. So my grandma, she took me there, and she was like, yeah, how much do you want for them? And I think it was $20 for all these fun games. So Spyro was in there. Some NASCAR games, a bunch of, I can't even remember all the games I got. But I mean, I was 8, and I just needed games for the PS1. I wasn't collecting or anything, but.
Alright guys, well, keep it real. Let us know what your thoughts are. If you got any cool predictions or guesstimates, let us know. And we'll see you after E3. Tell us how good we were on guessing.
Alright guys.
Alright, killer.